Hello BabyQueers and welcome back to my channel. It is time for another subreddit that is probably gonna frustrate me quite a lot. But first, grab something to drink, grab some water or some tea, and then come back. Now, you hydrated? Good, let's get started. Things a man doesn't know he's bad at until he's married. Loading the dishwasher, arranging throw pillows, being correct, breathing. How can someone be bad at being correct? Anyways, the point is, what is this boomer humor of, haha, I hate my wife, all she does is nag me about things I apparently can't do right? Okay, it's too early in the video to get frustrated. It's too early. In marriage, your body doesn't belong to you anymore. I'm sorry, what now? It's your spouse's. You have no reason to starve your partner of sex unless you're fasting or there is a mutual understanding. It is a sin, and I'm not justifying marital rape. Don't just weaponize sex in marriage. You know, not weaponizing something kind of goes both ways. You can't weaponize it either and say, it's my right that you give your body to me. Because literally, what is this bullshit? You literally are kind of excusing marital rape and coercion of like, oh hey, it's been so long and we should, like, dude, calm the fuck down and get over yourself. Literally, your body doesn't belong to your partner just because you're married. What is this bullshit logic? Now, here we have a nice little chain of text messages, and I've seen them floating around and I'm still, I think it was like a fake text situation, but I can literally see couples doing this. Careful, my husband is suspecting us. Suspecting what? Do I even know you? I'm her husband. You are now out of the suspect list. What the fuck? I'm sorry, my husband was using my phone. Luckily you haven't said anything. What could I say? I don't even know you. This is still her husband. I wanted to confirm. Bro. Why don't you trust your partner? You know, why don't you trust your partner? This is weird. In a post about a woman lying about not being a virgin, this was the response. This is like finding out your used car was actually brand new. I think most men would be pleased with that information. Bro, literally, why are we still comparing women to objects and pretending like it's normal and like it makes sense? Why? Why is straight? I feel like I could probably do the why are straight people like this after every meme, but why are straight people like this? What's wrong with Dua? Honestly, I feel like this video is, I'm not gonna look for this TikTok, but it seems like this is gonna be already a pretty weird TikTok. But the comments are also, well, if my wife did this on the Copa while explaining her day, I'd listen a little more. Well, maybe not listen, but I certainly look interested. I'd pop around with a beer and listen as well. Ha ha. Wife only good for sex. You get it? It's funny. That's why the laughing emojis are there. Dude, oh my god. Literally, this is why I say I hate relationships, because so many people are just so incredibly bad at them that the entire concept just seems kind of fucked for me. Like, I know it isn't. Like, I know it's not the relationship that's the issue itself, or like relationships in general. But dude, literally, get your shit together, get your priorities straight, and maybe for most of these posts, why are you in a relationship in the first place? You know? Anyways, man, woman, white, black, poor, rich, Asian, my nagging bitch wife. Again, why are you together? Literally why? Oh my god. Honestly, I don't even know what this is referring to, but it's a dad's job. Nay, his holy mandate from the flying spaghetti monster to not get along with the children's boyfriends. At least they said children, not daughters. Anyways, only when they're promoted to husband may the dad ease up on the holy hatred. But not too much. We don't want that dude to get complacent. Side note, the dad may actually like the boyfriend, but showing this in front of the child is strictly prohibited. This is shown in Article B, subsection 3A of the Fathers Association Contract, or fuck for short. I can't tell if this is a joke. I'm hoping it's a joke, but I'm worried it isn't. But anyways, the only good thing in this post is that it's not like, oh, you're not allowed to like your daughter's boyfriend. So if your son brings home a boyfriend, you're also not allowed to like him, apparently. So, yay on not being homophobic, but again, for the rest, what? Literally, I have never understood this whole being overprotective and what? This is still weird, dude. Honestly, the only funny thing about this thing is the group name, because I didn't slap you, I high-fived your face. Which is still very Facebook humor, but it's still the funniest thing about this post. Because guess what he did, but it can't be cheating, make it funny. Ah ha ha ha, he definitely cheated, so I threw out all of his stuff. Dude, oh my god. Anyways, the comments are just as bad. Breathing, haha. He cheated on her in a dream, but if that's too close to the rule line, then he turned on the game system while she was in bed. Literally, if it's in the same room, you better not. Said have a happy period. Said she looks like she's gaining weight. He shouted at her dog. Dude, don't shout at dogs, what are you doing? He didn't ring the kitchen sponge after using it. Okay, literally. It would be very frustrating if someone like didn't ring out the sponge or shout at dogs. And literally also kind of no body shaming. But listen, do y'all someone forcing you to be in a relationship, have you talked to your partner? Like at all? Like, and actually listened to it? No? Okay. Anyways. Having a girlfriend is realizing she's a kind human to be around, unless she's thirsty, tired, cranky, watched a show, cleaning up, or you're slurping too loud. Literally learn to formulate a proper sentence, please. You're gonna make it very hard for me to make fun of you. But listen, why are you together if you're apparently this annoyed at her? Because this isn't even like, ahaha, I like making fun of my partner in a you're both in on the joke, so it's funny kind of way. This is just weird. Oh god. Woman's Guide to Love and Lasting Relationships. 1. Find a man who makes you laugh. 2. Find a man who has a good job and can cook. 3. Find a man who is honest. 4. Find a man who will pamper you with gifts. 5. Find a man who is awesome in bed. 6. Most of all, this is very important, that these 5 men never meet. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. Because I know it's a joke. It's just not funny. Because up until like point 5, it's kind of fair, right? But only kind of. But then it falls apart. So far. Anyways, I'm honestly kind of surprised this is the only one of these types of posts I found, but your boyfriend proposes. He says he didn't have time to save up and buy you a diamond. Instead, he made you one out of wood and a cheap gemstone. Do you say yes? No, I've settled twice for cheap rings. I want to be spoiled, and I deserve it. And how will you spoil a man back? Definitely not with appearance, and definitely not money-wise either. A third divorce, it's on its way. Well, you kind of got old. But listen, this whole of the ring has to be super expensive or whatever. Listen. Why? Straight culture is so weird. Of the ring has to cost like so much, and I want like a big expensive wedding because I want to be spoiled. Whatever. Sure, like most of us will appreciate like nice things, but this is weird. Literally, if someone makes you a ring, it kind of shows more effort and care for you than spending money on it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, this is someone's comment because they were at a baseball game. The two couples behind me, Cubs fans, the women were talking about baseball. The men talking about shorts with liners and schooling districts. All you need to know. This literally tells me nothing, but okay, we have comments as well. Such an ass whooping, no reason to speak about the game. I agree, it was, but I couldn't even enjoy it because of the pussified conversation behind me. Literally, pussified? Seems like a word that should probably be gay slang. Mainly used by drag queens to say something is like really awesome and slays. It kind of feels like it should be used for that, not whatever the hell this is, because yes, men can only talk about sports and beer and objectify women, because otherwise it's a pussified conversation. Why? I have to say it again, I'm sorry, but why are straight people like this? Anyways, moving on. Now we have a bunch of incredibly horrible baby clothes. I came from nothing. I mean, I hate puns, but this one I will never even forgive, because technically true, yes, but disgusting. Why would you put it on a baby? Everyone knows where babies come from. Anyways, suck my dad's dick. I'm not sure if this is worse than the previous post, because these are all just incredibly awful. Tell your boobs to quit staring at my eyes. Okay, literally, I don't think anyone's gonna be offended if a baby stares at their boobs, because maybe the baby's just hungry, you know? But listen, what are you doing? Who let the straight people design baby clothes? This is disgusting. Rub my wiener for good luck. Honestly, the thing I'm most impressed by is that the caption doesn't even say something with like baby boy. It just says like bodysuit baby. But listen, disgusting. Why are we telling people to touch children's genitals? What? Disgusting. Moving on. A baby bib. Well, this isn't better than like clothes. I have daily sex. No kidding, dyslexia. Why would you put this on a baby? What are you doing? What are you doing? Short sleeve baby bodysuit. Now again, I'm impressed that this doesn't say it is for a baby boy, but still. Sexy girl keyhole infant bodysuit baby bodysuit. Listen. Disgusting. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you put any of this on a baby? I mean, on clothes in general. Like, it'd be just as disgusting if... Well, actually, slightly less disgusting, but still very disgusting if adults wear these. But still. Moving on. Although I think I have another baby clothes post later, but we're moving on for now. I can't take it right now. When wives have to admit they're wrong and apologize. Haha, my wife bad. That's all I'm gonna say to this. Literally, what are you doing? Have any of you ever had a healthy amount of, or like a healthy conversation and healthy communication with anyone, or like in this case specifically your partner, at any time? No? Okay. Cheat on your girlfriend, not your workouts. Okay, first of all, this design in and of itself, with the fonts of cheat on in the your, is atrocious. It's atrocious. And while I agree that you shouldn't actually cheat on your workouts, because obviously, like, if you want to work out and if you want results, you can't really cheat on them. But why are we... What in the straight gym bro bullshit is this? If I see this in a gym, I'm not going to that gym anymore. Anyways, POV, he said goodnight an hour ago, but you've been watching him play the game from the new bottle of cologne you bought him. Haha, how funny, we're spying on our partner. Because trust issues, I guess. But literally, if he wants to enjoy playing the game, I mean, obviously don't lie to your partner, like, that's rubbish. But still, spying on your partner is still worse. You're both You're both weird, but honestly, what are you doing? Okay, this... Now I'm gonna read the post first and then get mad. 5 deadly terms used by a woman. 1. Fine. This is the word women use to end an argument when she knows she's right and you need to shut up. 2. Nothing. Means something and you need to be worried. 3. Go ahead. This is a dare, not permission. Don't do it. 4. Whatever. A woman's way of saying screw you. 5. It's okay. She's thinking long and hard on how and when you will pay for this mistake. Okay, first of all, yes, some people say different things than they mean. Literally, neurotypicals are kind of weird that way. But listen, kind of just assuming that no woman ever says what she means is why this post is so disgusting. Because literally, y'all apparently don't have communication in the first place, so even if she would say what she actually means, you probably wouldn't listen to her, and probably still think she means something else. And honestly, sometimes saying things to avoid arguments is better. But again, why can't you have honest communication with your partner? What is going on? My wife and I have the cutest nicknames for each other. She's my buttercup and I'm her useless sack of shit. Listen, I'm not saying insulting your partner is okay, but have you thought about how maybe you are a useless sack of shit? Either way, I can't talk, but I've seen so many, or like I've talked to way too many women who complain about their boyfriends for not doing anything, to kind of not kind of say she might have a point. She might have a point. She still shouldn't insult you, you know, but she might actually have a point. Screaming bass. Turn your loudest, most urgent frustrations into mere whispers with the shouting bass. The plastic jug is designed to fit over the contours of your mouth and absorb your screams and shouts, storing them in the vase and emitting a softer version of your angry cries through the tiny hole at the base. Ideal for when you feel like shouting but know that speaking softly is more likely to do the trick. Or the perfect gift for the loud one in your life. The loud one in my life, huh? Why didn't you just come out and say your wife? Because that's obviously what you mean. Features. Honestly, the vase itself, like the product itself, kind of seems like something I would actually need. Because sometimes the best way to let frustration out is to literally yell, which seems very weird to do. You can't just like go around randomly screaming. Well, you can, but still, this seems like something I would need, because then I can scream my frustration out and not actually get too many wet looks and have to answer questions about it. But anyways, why did you ruin it? Why did you ruin it? Welcome to the man cave. Rules: no females allowed. Enter at your own risk. What happens in the man cave stays in the man cave. Literally, I'm not even gonna say anything. No, actually, I have one word. Gross. Moving on. A comment under a video of a robot waking up. Soon as it does disappointment really well, I can trade in my wife. r/arethestraightsok. Yeah, we good, thanks. Are you sure about that? Because literally all you do is complain about your partner. You know, I dumped him. No more body shaming, eating disorder encouraging, small dick boyfriend. Okay, first of all, a good job on ending the relationship, because literally it does not seem healthy, so it might be a good idea to end it. But literally, you can't say no more body shaming and small dick in the same sentence. I mean, you can, but you just seem stupid, because body shaming goes both ways. And yes, you're still allowed to complain that he's body shaming and like encouraging eating disorder, because that's gross and don't ever do it. But you can't body shame him in return, like that's still not okay. Anyways, when you bet your grandson he can't hold a pillow over grandma's face for more than 2 minutes. Ahaha, I want to kill my wife, how funny. Literally, what are you... This face. This picture could have been so wholesome, right? But you ruined it. You've ruined it. Instead of gender reveal, can we normalize sex reveal parties? We called ours the sausage or taco reveal party. I mean, to be fair, that is literally all that gender reveal parties are anyways. Which is why I don't like them, which is probably not going to be surprising to you. But listen, it's not less uncomfortable if you do actually name it what it actually is and call it a sex reveal party. Like, it's not less uncomfortable. But I kind of appreciate that you at least recognize that for what it is. I still don't like it. I still don't like it. Anyways, oh, great, I found the other baby clothing. Nice boobs, can I try one? Literally, if you wear this as a lesbian to a gay bar, I'd kind of appreciate the humor, but on a baby's clothes, it's just disgusting. Anyways, girlfriend, seems like my male best friend's team is your opponent. Hope you both have a great match. Me in the match. Because a woman having male friends is bad. You get it, right? Because she obviously can't have male friends, otherwise she's probably cheating on you, you know? Because we're insecure and we don't trust our partner. What does society consider attractive that you absolutely cannot stand? And now we have 3 comments. Abs on women. Being fit, sure. Being ripped, nah. Being fat, it's freaking disgusting. Being able to see someone's ribcage, eat something, you're not making me attracted to you. You're making me want to cook you a hearty meal. Okay, first of all, apparently you're not allowed to have a body at all. Just don't have a body. According to these people, at least. I mean, yeah, technically it's a question of, like, what you absolutely cannot stand. But just these comments seem so judgmental. It's not a, you know, I don't find this attractive, but it's still fine. It just seems very judgmental. But anyways, maybe just don't give a shit about what other people think, because everyone has a type. Probably, you know, so, like, if you're not someone's type, that's cool, obviously. Just maybe don't be a dickhead about it and be like, oh no, you're disgusting because you're not my type. Because that's being a shitty human, you know? Oh, okay, this post literally makes me want to puke. I've been watching you since you were born, slowly waiting until you turn 18 so that I can ask you on a date under the moonlight when the clock strikes 12. I have withheld from talking to you until that day to avoid being ungentlemanly. Now that you are 18, it is my honor and duty to present myself as a young lad that is willing to serve your every whim, your grace. Even if you ask me to kill myself, I will do it. Your wish is my command, my lady. I accept your reign with glory. May it be your will that I am deemed worthy to serve you. First of all, I don't even want to know how old this man is. And literally, you can't... I've been watching you since you were a baby. Is when I was through with this post. I want to puke. I just want to puke. What the hell? What the hell? Also, even if you only, like, text kind of like the lower part of, hey, I'm interested in you, I want to serve you every whim, it'd be weird enough. But with the top part, it's just, it's so disgusting. It's just, what? Oh my god. Okay, I can't take much more of this, but luckily we only have 1 post left. Okay? Maybe we should all drink something now, because literally, I can't. Hang on. Okay. Let's go. We can do this, we only have 1 post left. I just read your bio. I'm sorry, I don't think we'd be a good match. Out of curiosity, which part made you determine that? Single mother, so I'll come second to children that aren't even mine, which is totally understandable, by the way. Also, you have kids and you're 35, so you probably don't want any more, and even if you did, it's about a 70% chance that you can't. You're also an independent woman, so your career will come before me as well, most likely not submissive. Have the same I don't need a man, I want a man mentality as all the other girls that let the social construct brainwash them. When girls typically say they're independent, they use it as an excuse for their bad behavior and masculine traits. I want a stay-at-home wife that's the mother to my children who will give me stability and will stay loyal to me and is submissive. But that's impossible to find. Sorry for the rant, modern dating is impossible for men like me, lol. I have several thoughts and simultaneously no thoughts at all. First of all, if you read someone's bio and know you're not interested in them, for whatever reason, why would you even waste both of your times and text them? First thought, it seems weird. Secondly, this whole women are just super masculine now and no women are feminine anymore. What are you even talking about? Just because women aren't as forced to be feminine at all costs if they don't want to be, if that's just not something they feel comfortable doing, is really weird. Thirdly, do I even need to say how disgusting I find I want a submissive girlfriend who will just breed my children for me type thing? I probably don't. But listen, what is wrong with people being independent and not being codependent, being like, I need a relationship? Because that's weird. It doesn't matter what your gender is. Being like, okay, I need a relationship to work or to function and be happy is really weird to me. It's really weird. At least you kind of openly communicated your thoughts, so I kind of want to give you half a point for it, but you've also lost 50 at least with this entire message. So yeah, but hey, at least you openly stated your opinion, and now she knows to stay far away from you and is probably glad you didn't text her. Because I'm kind of a fan of people carrying their red flags as open as this, because that way you see them early on and you can run. That's probably the only good thing about any of these posts. That literally, I try to find redeemable qualities in people, and I try to find redeemable things in these posts, but it's hard, man. It's just hard. It's so hard. Anyways, I know for once what my next video will be, because I actually remember my schedule for once. But the next video will be another neurodivergent memes, so it'll be way less frustrating for me. Anyways, I will see you with neurodivergent memes, and a bit more of a fun time probably that's maybe less ranty. It's gonna be less ranty, probably. But anyways, see you in 3 days.